This Eagle Community Television sports presentation is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 20 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High-End TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Home Oil and Supply, 24-hour card fueling, bulk delivery of gas and fuel. Proud to support TMP and Hayes High, serving the Hayes area since 1963. Home Oil and Supply. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Swift Services. Ted and Shelley Fuchs are proud to support area youth. Swift Services, with locations in Hayes and Ness City. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Midwestern Pipe Works. Over 30 years of service to the oil and gas industry. Steel pipe manufacturing and processing, oil country tubular goods. Schmidt Automotive. Keith is proud to take care of your vehicles and proud to support the Monarchs and the Indians. Redeem Designs. Screen print embroidery design, where you'll find better ideas, better designs, better people. Come experience the best at 2204 Vine in Hayes. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Mary Ann, Bonnie, and the staff at Bernie's Hamburger House at 17th and Vine in Hayes, now accepting credit and debit cards. Next Tech Wireless, providing its customers cutting-edge technology, including 4G LTE data and mobile services. Goodwin Sporting Goods, your letter jacket provider for all area schools. Hayes High, TMP, Victoria, Ellis, Trigo. You want it, they've got it. Your one-stop for sporting goods. Bank and Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bank and Ryan today. PerfTech Wireline Services, total case whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement is pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Carico carries hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Whiskey Creek Wood Fire Grill, 3203 Vine in Hayes, where the fire's always burning. See them online at whiskeycreek.com. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our new location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Advanced Insulation and Coatings. Save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. Spray foam is the right choice for your home or business. Advanced Insulation and Coatings in Hayes. Joe Bob Outfitters. Joe Bob Outfitters, firearms, ammunition, accessories, and parts. Veteran owned and operated. Joe Bob Outfitters, 2011 Vine in Hayes. APAC. APAC has proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in our industry. APAC, giving you the smooth ride. And by Eagle Communications, proud to provide cable TV, the fastest high-speed internet, and phone services to the area. Eagle Communications, our community connected. This Eagle Community Television sports presentation is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 20 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High-End TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Home Oil and Supply, 24-hour card fueling, bulk delivery of gas and fuel. Proud to support TMP and Hayes High, serving the Hayes area since 1963. Home Oil and Supply. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Swift Services. Ted and Shelley Fuchs are proud to support area youth. Swift Services, with locations in Hayes and Ness City. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Midwestern Pipe Works. Over 30 years of service to the oil and gas industry. Steel pipe manufacturing and processing, oil country tubular goods. Schmidt Automotive. Keith is proud to take care of your vehicles and proud to support the Monarchs and the Indians. Redeem Designs. Screen print embroidery design, where you'll find better ideas, better designs, better people. Come experience the best at 2204 Vine in Hayes. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Mary Ann, Bonnie, and the staff at Bernie's Hamburger House at 17th and Vine in Hayes, now accepting credit and debit cards. Next Tech Wireless, providing its customers cutting-edge technology, including 4G LTE data and mobile services. Goodwin Sporting Goods, your leather jacket provider for all areas.
And we welcome you to McPherson as the Hayes High Lady Indians and the Wichita Southeast Lady Buffaloes get set for the 7th place game of the Mid-America Classic from McPherson. I'm Dustin Armbruster with Britt Zweigert at the KFIX studio. Yanira's on the camera for HayesPost.com, ECTV, channels 14 and 614, and Harrison is our on-site technical director. Hayes High right to left in this first half. The tip is going to be up, and George tipped it for Hayes High, but it is controlled by Wichita Southeast Alex Arline, and it'll be Wichita Southeast basketball to start the game. To our right, in front of the Hayes High bench, a jumper partially blocked by the Indians' Haley George. Rebound comes down to Summer Smith, and the Indians an opportunity to take the first lead of the game. Cleveno all the way to the baseline, stops out to Schmeidler. Schmeidler wraps a pass inside to George, maybe got away with the travel, got her shot blocked, and the rebound comes down the hands of Arline. Each team gets inside, each team with a missed shot. And now here's Arline on the right side. Throws across the lane for Kriston. Her pass is knocked out of bounds, and it goes to Wichita Southeast. Wichita Southeast goes with Tori McCoy, Alex Arline, Brintasia Kriston, Winter Rentas, and Jada Williams. Hayes High with their normal starting lineup of Talon Cleveno, Summer Smith, Madison Schlafly, Haley George, and Audra Schmeidler. At the point, Tori McCoy scoreless through the game's first 45 seconds. McCoy standing out against the Indians' man-to-man defense. Hayes High defending well away from the basketball and just kind of dribbling with it as Alex Arline passes it off once, gets it back, and a 3-second violation on the Lady Buffaloes. The first turnover of the ball game. Wichita Southeast comes into the game at 1-11 on the season. They're coached by LaToya Randall. She was a previous coach at Southeast where she had a 43-40 record but left the program due to an illness in the family. Here is a pass from Schmeidler inside. It goes to Schlafly, misses the shot. Rebound, Hayes High. Haley George misses. Talon Cleveno's put back no good, but she'll go to the free throw line for 2. Hayes High getting some good looks inside, but not able to knock either of them down. 6:47 to go, opening quarter. Into the line for 2, Talon Cleveno. Foul on Alex Arline, the game's first foul. Cleveno's free throw, perfect. 46% on the year, gets the game's first point. A minute 23 into it. Minute 13 rather into it. Second free throw up and good. Good looking free throws from Talon. And the Hayes High Indians lead 2-0. Hayes High's Audra Schmeidler finished in second in the free throw shooting contest in a tie. And then now Haley George blocks a shot on the inside. And it comes down to the hands of the Hayes High Indians' Maddie Schlafly. Second block of the ball game already for Haley George. Here is George out high to Talon Cleveno right side. Loses the basketball, gets it back, then is poked out of her hands. To finish the thought from earlier, the Hayes High Indians' Audra Schmeidler finished in a tie for second in the free throw shooting contest earlier today. Lost in a shoot-off. And then the Indians' Brooke Russell finished in a tie for second in the three-point contest. And she ended up winning that shoot-off for second and ends up in second. Here's Hayes High's Talon Cleveno with the ball. Down the lane, jumper short, rebound off the face of a Southeast player. Was going out of bounds. Schmeidler saves it, throws it off of a Buffalo, and it stays with Hayes High. Hayes High 0 for 4 from the field, but has 2 free throws for the lead. Here's an inbound for Haley George at the free throw line. 15-foot jumper, good. Waved off for a travel. She banked it in from 15 feet, but shuffled her feet first in the Hayes High Indians' first turnover of the ball game. 6:05 to go, first quarter. Indians lead 2-0 on a pair of Talon Cleveno free throws. Alex Arline to the right side for Kriston. Back to Arline, left wing for Jada Williams. The singer brings it back out to Arline on that left wing. Arline, the team's second leading scorer at 6 points per ball game, will fire up a 3 for the lead, and it banks in. Arline scored 11 in the game against Dodge City in the consolation semifinals. Gives a lead to Wichita Southeast. Indians break some full court pressure. Here's Cleveno on the right side. Gives it to Haley George. Turns around. Thought about a 15-foot jump shot. Gets tied up. The ball stays with the Hayes High Indians. 5:27 to go. First quarter. Indians trail 3-2. And substitutions for each team. As for Wichita Southeast, Patricia Joseph, a 5'8 junior, comes in, replacing Jada Williams. And now Haley George checks out. as Maddie Keller, the 5'9 sophomore, comes in. Schlafly will inbound on the baseline. Looking in, gives it to Audra Schmeidler, scores, and she's fouled. Audra got onto the baseline, got it up and in, and she'll go to the free throw line for a potential and one. It's the Indians' first field goal. It gives Hayes High their second lead of the ball game at 4-3. The foul called on Jada Williams, the senior's first. She will check out, and into the ball game, Taylor Jennings, a 5'9 sophomore. Second free throw on the way is no good. First free throw on the way, no good. And McCoy comes down with the rebound. Hayes High up 4-3. Here's Arline. Another three. Almost banked it in again. Rebound on the offensive side comes down to Tori McCoy. Out to Arline. A jumper. Good, and she's fouled. Knocked it down from about 12 feet. And the foul is on Summer Smith, her first. So the Indians trail 5-4, and here comes Ashlyn Parrish, who was battling flu-like symptoms throughout the last couple of days. She's able to make it back. Maddie Schlafly will check out. So Parrish back to the Indians lineup after missing the last two games, and a chance for a three-point play from Alex Arline. She has 5 and 6, all 6 points for Wichita Southeast, and the Indians down 6-4. See some full court pressure. Schmeidler right to left, near midcourt, stops, gives it to Cleveno, across the timeline to Keller on the left side. Keller then lets the defense go by her, throws it right side for Summer Smith. Back to Talon Cleveno, left side for Schmeidler, knocked out of her hands. It stays with the Hayes High Indians. Hayes High down 6-4, 4:54 remaining in the opening quarter. Ashlyn Parrish inbound from in front of the bench of Southeast, gets it into Keller, back to Parrish, fires a left corner three that's no good. Rebound tip, Cleveno tipped it to Schmeidler, who then misses the mid-lane jumper. Rebound comes down to Tori McCoy, and here comes Arline back on the way quickly. Jumper on the left wing, put in from Brintasia Christon, and Hayes High down 8-4, and the Indians have the ball knocked out of bounds. Stays with Hayes High against the full court pressure of Southeast. Hayes High 1 of 7 from the field so far. Wichita Southeast is 3 for 6, including a three-pointer and a three-point play. Here's Parrish to Cleveno. Cleveno back to Parrish on that right sideline. Gives it to Schmeidler on the baseline to a cutting Cleveno. Can't control the pass. Is able to corral it past the three-point line. Tip pass back to Cleveno on the left wing. Drives, kicks to Parrish. Parrish skip pass to Summer Smith. A long two on the way, no good. Rebound comes down into the hands of Christon. Indians cold shooting 1 of 8 to start this ball game. Here's Brintasia Christon, a freshman into the ball game, scored a couple of quick points on a jumper earlier. Gives it out to Arline. Arline with 6 early points. Picks up her dribble against Smith. Throws it left side then for Christon. She'll hold the ball, throw it left side for Arline. A three, that one is no good, but an offensive rebound comes down for Patricia Joseph. Gives it in the lane for a bank shot from McCoy, who misses, and the rebound goes out of bounds to the Hayes High Indians. Hayes High Indian basketball brought to you by Davis Automotive, Lewis Automotive Group, Jeter Law Firm, State Glass Company, Cornerstone Orthodontics, and M&D of Hayes. Indians bring Nicole Dinkle into the lineup. Indians trail 8-4. Ball right side in the hands of Schmeidler. Left side for Nicole Dinkle. Couple of dribbles back out to Cleveno out high. To Dinkle on the left wing. Facing a zone defense. Indians haven't cracked it yet. Here's Parrish on the right wing to Cleveno. A deep three. Good! Nothing but net. Cleveno with 5 points. That one was a good 2 feet beyond the arc, and the Indians back within a point at 8-7 on the Cleveno tray. Ball left side for Christon. The freshman travels with the basketball. Second Wichita Southeast turnover. Both of these teams average right around 22 turnovers per ball game. Wichita Southeast 1-11 on the season, riding a 9-game losing streak. Here's Schmeidler at the free throw line to Cleveno. Pump fake on this three, will drive, get her shot blocked. Rebound comes down into the hands of who? Eventually Ashlyn Parrish ends up with it. Parrish onto the right side to Keller. Pump fake, shoots and scores, and Hayes High has the lead. Maddie Keller gives the Indians a 9-8 lead, and now Audra Schmeidler steals the inbound pass. And Hayes High with the basketball. Here's Schmeidler out to Nicole Dinkle at half court. And the Indians with a 9-8 lead. Here's Cleveno right side against a double team. Bounce pass to Keller. Keller turns, one dribble, shoots from 10 feet, and it crawls off the rim, no good. Rebound Perry, she'll put it up and in. Hayes High back-to-back field goals, a 7-0 run puts the Hayes High Indians up 11-8. Hayes High with their biggest lead of the game right now at 3. Ball thrown left side for Kriston. Fakes a shot. Will go into the corner for Williams, who misfires on a jumper, and it goes out of bounds to Wichita Southeast. Hayes High in the midst of a 7-0 run after falling behind at 8-4. Are up by 3. A Talon Cleveno 3, a Maddie Keller basket, and an Ashlyn Parrish offensive rebound and putback. Lob into Arline out high, drives down the lane, kicks it left corner for Joseph. Back out to Arline. 6 early points for the leading scorer for Wichita Southeast, to Joseph in the left-hand corner. Lobs it out high to Kriston. She'll dribble over to the right elbow. Back out to Arline. Three-pointer, no good. Just a little short. Emily Peckham gets fouled as she gets the box out. The foul on Winter Rentis, her first. Did not tell you Emily Peckham checked in on that last dead ball. Joining Maddie Keller along with Ashlyn Parrish, Nicole Dinkle, and Talon Cleveno. Substitution for Wichita Southeast. Lindell Cherry, a 5'7 senior, is into the lineup for the first time. Here's Keller at the free throw line to Cleveno. Cleveno wanted the 3, but then got bottled up. To Dinkle on the left wing. Pulls it out against the zone defense from the Buffaloes. Right side into the hands of Parrish. Fakes a shot. Drives out to Cleveno. Straight on 3. In and out, no good. It was halfway down when it dropped out. A jump ball on the rebound goes to Wichita Southeast. That was a good 3 from Cleveno. It hit the inside of the rim twice before it decided to hop out. And Hayes High with an 11-8 lead. 65 seconds to go in the first quarter. Here's Arline with the basketball. Dribbles over to the right side, gets the ball back from Kriston. Will take a couple of dribbles with the right hand. Now switch over to the left. Good defense from Nicole Dinkle. Will drive down the lane, throw it over onto the left baseline. Jumper is up and no good. Offensive rebound comes down into the hands of Lindell Cherry, and her shot blocked out of bounds by Maddie Keller. 46 seconds to go in the first quarter. It will be Tori McCoy to inbound on the baseline in the corner to Arline. Little pump fake. Dribbles back out to the middle of the floor. Tori McCoy, the 5'10 junior for Wichita Southeast, the team's leading scorer, hasn't scored yet. She has a pass over her head. It is saved by Wichita Southeast Joseph, and she scores. That pass was way off the mark, but it got tipped twice and ended up in Wichita Southeast's favor. Now Hayes High nearly throws the ball into the backcourt. Saved by Cleveno to Keller at the free throw line. Couple of dribbles, left baseline for Parrish along 2. No good. Rebound. Cleveno can't score, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. Oh, no, there's still 8 seconds to go. I looked up, and the 8 looked like a 0. My mistake. Rebound came down to Cleveno, and she is fouled. Lindell Cherry with the foul. Her first, and now Maddie Schlafly comes back in with 6.3 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Cleveno will check out. 6 seconds to go in the first quarter. Indians up 11-10. Parrish will inbound on the right baseline. Inbound to Peckham. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound to Joseph. Indians nearly get a steal in the full court pressure, and the end of the first quarter is now upon us. 11-10, Hayes High up by a point after the first 8 minutes. We're back in a minute for the second quarter. This is Hayes High Indian basketball.
Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Carpet One of Hayes Vitstum Decorating Center, providing you with quality service selection and value since 1945. Thomas More Prep Marion, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling, serving central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building dreams for over 30 years. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Service Master Clean of Hayes. Home Oil and Supply, serving the Hayes area since 1963. Lifetime Dental Care, providing your family health, function, and beauty. Insurance Planning, insurance for the way you work and live. Swift Services, Ted and Shelley Fuchs are proud to support area youth. Hayes Chevrolet, they have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. M&D Incorporated, building the backbone of our community.
Back in McPherson, the Hayes High Lady Indians lead after the first quarter, 11-10. Hayes High in the first quarter, 4 of 17 from the field for 24%. 1 for 3 on threes. Wichita Southeast, 4 for 13 from the field for 31%, and 1 for 5 on three-pointers. Hayes High basketball to start the second quarter, right to left. Indians lead by 1. Here's Schlafly on the left wing to Cleveno. Cleveno 5 early points for Hayes High. Gives it to Schmeidler. Schmeidler, turnaround jumper from the mid lane, no good. Got her own rebound, however. Will pull it back out, throw it cross lane, a pass tip that goes out of bounds and stays with the Hayes High Indians. Hayes High Indian basketball brought to you by Discovery Drilling, Burwell Construction and Roofing, Progressive Physical Therapy, Blackhawk Tank Service, and Adams Brown, Barron and Ball. Summer Smith left corner for Cleveno, who hit an early 3 and a couple of free throws, leads the game with 5. Here's another 3 from Cleveno. That one off the mark. Rebound comes down to Christon on a tip. And here comes Christon, the freshman down the lane, fouled by Summer Smith, who just picked up her second personal foul. It is the Indians' second team foul. Summer Smith has them both, and now a timeout taken by Hayes High's head coach Kirk Maska. Hayes High Indian basketball is brought to you by Gibbs Auto Supply, Precision Valley Golf, Simpson Farm Enterprises, Next Tech, Midwest Energy, USAFE Pharmacy, and Horizon Appliance and Electronics. The Hayes High Indians trailed by as many as 4 in this game at 8-4, then went on a 7-0 run to grab an 11-8 lead. That was their biggest lead of the first quarter at 3. Hayes High then allowed a field goal in the final 30 seconds to lead only by 1 at 11-10. Out of the timeout, Wichita Southeast basketball. See former Hayes High Indian quarterback and now K-State's student and quarterback Alex Delton in the crowd today. 7:27 to go, second quarter. It'll be Wichita Southeast inbound on the left baseline. Into the left-hand corner for McCoy. Onto the right side for Christon, who had an early jumper. To Joseph in the lane. Lobs a pass onto the baseline that is stolen by Audra Schmeidler. That has 4 turnovers for Wichita Southeast. 5 turnovers by Southeast so far. Ball left side for Summer Smith, out high to Talon Cleveno. Cleveno drives, a floater from 15 curls in. 7 for Talon Cleveno. She is 1 off of her career high already. And the Hayes High Indians go up 13-10. Ball out left side for Brintasia Christon, a freshman into the ball game. Throws it left side for Alex Arline into the lane for McCoy. Got it tipped, and it comes down in the hands of Audra Schmeidler. Back-to-back turnovers for Southeast. And here's Cleveno with the basketball. Right side, Schmeidler behind the back dribble. Down the lane, passes off to George. Layup, good. Haley George, first 2 points of the game, and the Indians' biggest lead at 15-10 on the assist from Schmeidler and the basket from Haley George. There's Arline left side for Brintasia Christon. Indians going to zone this time after being man-to-man early. A pass tipped by Schlafly, stolen by the Indians, and now a jump ball ensues. It stays with Wichita Southeast. Nicole Dinkelin for Summer Smith. She'll sit with her 2 fouls. And for Wichita Southeast, Jada Williams back to the lineup, replacing Patricia Joseph. Indian basketball brought to you by Western Well Service, Kevin Shoemaker Construction, Bon Appetit, and Roof Masters. Lady Buffalo basketball to inbound on the baseline will be Alex Arline. Gets it into the backside for Christon, who is tied up, and that'll go to the Hayes High Indians. Cleveno got in and tied it up. 3 consecutive Southeast turnovers. Hayes High has scored 4 consecutive points and lead 15-10. A Talon Cleveno jumper. And a Haley George basket. Here's Schlafly all the way to the basket. Gives it to Nicole Dinkel on the baseline. But it goes out of bounds. For Hayes High, that is just their second turnover of the game. Indians 5 of 21 from the field so far. Wichita Southeast has yet to take a shot in the second quarter. About 2 minutes in. They are 4 for 13 from the field so far. Ball on the left side, thrown over the head of Tori McCoy and out of bounds. Southeast 8th turnover. 5:46 to go before halftime. Hayes High leads 15-10. Here's Cleveno. Left side bounce pass to Nicole Dinkel. Dinkel back to Cleveno. Cleveno heads towards the lane. Gives it to Schlafly in the right-hand corner. Skip pass for Schmeidler. Gets tipped. Nicole Dinkel runs it down along the sideline near the scorer's table. Attacks out to Schmeidler for three. Good. Audra Schmeidler has 5 points. Her first 3 of the tournament. 18-10. Hayes High with their biggest lead of the ball game at 8. This is a 7-0 Hayes High run, their second 7-0 run. Ball lobbed onto the backside for McCoy. Shot is up and good off the backboard. Tori McCoy, the Buffalo's leading scorer, scores her first points of the game. A foul called against the full court pressure on Wichita Southeast against Brentasia Christon. Her first and the 5th team foul. Brooke Russell comes into the lineup. Russell in earlier's three-point contest finished in a tie for third and won that tie. Timeouts by the Hayes High Indians, leading 18-12. Hayes High with a pair of 7-0 runs, one in the first quarter and one in the second quarter. Built their lead to as high as 8 at 18-10. Hayes High Indian basketball is brought to you by RM Custom Metals, Canterbury Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery, Shelter Insurance Agent, Dustin Shoemaker, and Steel Fabrications. Rest of the Mid-America Classic, the game to follow this one will be Dodge City and Valley Center. 6-5 Dodge City, 5-6 Valley Center. The third place game will be between Andale and Manhattan. Andale suffering their first loss of the year, a 1-point loss to McPherson in the semifinals, 47-46. 10-1 Andale against 9-3 Manhattan. The championship game, McPherson 9-3, Olathe South 10-2. Olathe South beat Manhattan 54-50. Olathe South still has not lost a single game in this tournament. This is their 4th appearance in the tournament. 5 minutes to go before halftime. Hayes High basketball leading by 6. Here's Nicole Dinkel to Talon Cleveno. Cleveno with 7 points. Dribbles right side for Brooke Russell. Ball out of bounds. Hayes High turnover number 3. Indians have limited the turnovers and as a result have had more opportunities to shoot. 22 shot attempts for Hayes High in this ball game. Southeast basketball. Indians going to go man-to-man this time down the floor. Here's Christon with it. Out high to Jada Williams. Launches a 3 and it goes in. Jada Williams' first points of the ball game, and it's 18-15, and the Indians' once 8-point lead is down to 3 with 4.5 to go in the quarter. Here's Nicole Dinkel. Out high to Haley George. Baseline bounce pass is wiped off the board because of a travel. Second traveling violation on George in the game, and she's going to come out as Maddie Keller comes in. 4:23 to go before halftime. Indians were up 18-10. The back-to-back field goals by Wichita Southeast has made it a 3-point ball game, including a 3 from Jada Williams, averaging 2 points a game. She's averaging 8 a game in this tournament, including 10 points she scored against Dodge City in the consolation semifinals. Here's Arline with the basketball, scored the Buffalo's first 6 points of the ball game. Goes right side for Christon. She crosses over the dribble, goes onto the baseline, stops, now tries to force the ball away, will bounce a pass out to Arline out high from inside the arc. Her runner is good, but a timeout taken first by Wichita Southeast coach LaToya Randall. Randall, a Wichita Southeast coach from 07 through 2011, was 43-40 in her time, stepped away from the program because of an illness in the family. During that 2007 through 2011 season, she had the school's first winning record in 23 years. Now she's back as head coach. LaToya Randall also played at Wichita State from 1999 through 2002. Wichita Southeastern, the second time they've ever been in this tournament, is 1-4 in this tournament all time. The only win in the tourney was against Dodge City 2 years ago in the 7th place game. Hayes High, for what it's worth, 8-15 all time in this tournament. They've only gone winless once in this tournament. That was last season. Other than that, Hayes High has picked up a win in this tournament at least once each of their appearances. Wichita Southeast basketball out of the Buffaloes timeout. 3:58 to go, second quarter, 18-15. Indians' once 8-point lead is down to 3. McCoy lobs it into R-Line. R-Line left side to Williams, another 3. That one's short off the rim, and the rebound comes down to Nicole Dinkle. Is on line, but came up short. Here comes Hayes High, right to left. Dinkle to Schmeidler. Schmeidler, little jab step, goes to the free throw line, lobs a pass left side. Cleveno, a 3, too strong. Rebound on the backside comes down into the hands of Jada Williams, and she throws away the outlet pass. Cleveno takes it out ahead to Schmeidler, who lays it up and in. 7 points for Audra Schmeidler, and the Hayes High Indians now lead 20-15. 3:20 to go in the second quarter. Here's R-Line with the basketball. Scored 6 early points, a three-pointer, then a three-point play, but hasn't scored since. Ball left baseline for Jada Williams. Williams, a couple of dribbles with the right hand against Brooke Russell against the Indians' man-to-man defense. Picks up the dribble on the 4 count of 5 to R-Line left corner to McCoy in the lane. Misses the jumper. Rebound out of bounds to Hayes High. Ashlyn Parrish into the Hayes High lineup. She'll replace Brooke Russell. And Wichita Southeast will pick up some full court pressure. 2:57 to go, second quarter. Indians lead 20-15. Here's Maddie Keller in the middle of the press. Gives it to Nicole Dinkle, left sideline. That's the near sideline. She'll stop. Give it to Cleveno. Cleveno goes right side for Parrish. A three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Nicole Dinkle misses. Rebound comes down to Wichita Southeast, and a foul on the Indians. Indians got 2 good looks at it, but couldn't finish. And the foul on Hayes High is against Nicole Dinkle. Her first, team's third. The other 2 fouls are by Summer Smith so far. 20-15, Hayes High lead at 5. They've led by as many as 8 in this game. Jada Williams at the point now for Wichita Southeast. Goes to R-Line on the right side, guarded by Nicole Dinkle. Takes one dribble, now picks up the dribble. Goes out high to Brintasia Christon. She'll give it right side for Williams. A lob to the free throw line, and a jumper by McCoy. Good, and she's fouled. McCoy with 4 points, and she'll go to the free throw line for a second opportunity at a 3-point play by the Buffaloes. 20-17. Indians lead at 3 with 2:20 to go in the game. Or excuse me, in the second quarter. Foul on Ashlyn Parrish, her first, team's 4th. The free throw from Tori McCoy is no good. She stepped over the line anyway on the free throw attempt, and it goes to Hayes High. 2:20 to go. Second quarter, Hayes High leads by 3 against the full court pressure. Goes over the top to Schmeidler. Schmeidler along the near sideline with the left-handed dribble. Steps back, throws it onto the backside to Parrish, who got her shot blocked out of bounds. It stays with Hayes High. Indians have gotten shots from inside the paint more times this afternoon than on normal occasions, but haven't been able to knock him down. Here's Parrish to inbound on the backside to Schmeidler, all alone for 3. Misses. Rebound. A foul on Ashlyn Parrish. Going over the back of a player. Parrish picks up her second foul. The Indians got the inbound play that they wanted, an open 3 from the corner from Audra Schmeidler. She has a 3-pointer in this game, but couldn't knock that one down. 2:05 to go. Second quarter. Indians lead is trimmed down to 3 again at 20-17 after they had it up as high as 8. Here's McCoy inside, runs into her own player, shoots and misses. Audra Schmeidler comes down with her 3rd rebound. And it's Hayes High basketball. Cleveno at the point. Heads towards the lane. Bounce pass across the lane to Keller. Layup good. Maddie Keller has 4 points in the game. 22-17, and the Indian lead back at 5 again. on the nice pass from Talon Cleveno to Maddie Keller. Just got it underneath the fingertips of Jada Williams. Ball out high for Winter Rentis. Onto the right side for Kriston, the freshman, to our line at the top of the key. Guarded by Nicole Dinkle. Drives in the lane. Jumper is no good. It hit the rim twice and missed. Rentis offensive rebound. And putback is good. And Wichita Southeast back within 3 again at 22-19. And the Indians throw the ball away in the full court pressure. Hayes High 5th turnover. Our line jumper. Good. It's a 1-point game. 22-21. Our line with 8 points. Her first points since the first quarter. Here's Keller to Dinkle across the timeline. Inside a minute to go before halftime, and the Indians' 8-point lead has evaporated. Here's Parrish, a right corner three, short. Rebound, Keller missed it off the bottom of the rim, but because she was fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line for 2. Keller, with one of these 2 free throws, can set her or tie her career high on points. She scored 5 in a game earlier this year. The foul was called on Alex Arline. Her second free throw from Keller, no good off the heel of the rim. Madison Schlafly, Emily Peckham check into the game. Audra Schmeidler, Ashlyn Parrish check out. Nicole Dinkle, Talon Cleveno, and Maddie Keller remain in the game. And now for Wichita Southeast, Patricia Joseph comes in to the lineup, replacing Alex Arline. Free throw from Keller, good. She's tied her career high with 5. 23-21, and Hayes High's lead is at 2. Here's Williams at the point for Southeast. Gives it right side. A Rentis dribble is poked away. Got it back. Jump ball stays with the Buffaloes with 36 seconds remaining. Hayes High with the 2-point lead. It was at 8. Southeast to inbound, gets it in the lane to Joseph. Fadeaway jumper, no good, and Emily Peckham comes down with the rebound. 30 seconds to go before halftime. Indian lead at 23-21. Here's Dinkle driving left side, falling down, losing the basketball out of bounds off of Hayes High. 6th turnover. Hayes High Indian basketball brought to you by Classic Quality Body Shop, Whole Broadcasting, HayesPost.com, and Eagle Communications, our community connected. Southeast basketball, they'll have a chance to take the final shot of this first half. Trailing by 2 at 23-21. 15 seconds out high to Williams, who has a 3 in the game. She keeps backing up. Schlafly keeps putting the pressure on. Out to midcourt on the right corner for Kriston. Driving against Cleveno to the baseline. Jumper no good. Rebound McCoy. Her shot misses off the rim, and she'll go to the line for 2 with 1.7 seconds remaining in the first half. The foul on Maddie Keller, her first. And McCoy to the free throw line, where she's 0 for 1 in the game, has 4 points. She's the team's leading scorer. She averages 9 a game. She's averaging 7 a game in this tournament, and misses the free throw. Schmeidler checks in for the baseline. Had one more rebounder to try not to let, if this misses, Southeast have a shot at this offensive rebound. 1.7 seconds remaining. Free throw on the way from McCoy. No good. Rebound Keller. And that will be the end of the first half. Hayes High led by as many as 8 at 18-10, but Wichita Southeast gets within 1 on an occasion. A Maddie Keller free throw makes it 23-21 at halftime. This is Hayes High Lady Indian basketball.
As you step outside to
This Eagle Community Television sports presentation is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 20 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Home Oil and Supply, 24-hour card fueling, bulk delivery of gas and fuel. Proud to support TMP and Hayes High, serving the Hayes area since 1963. Home Oil and Supply. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Swift Services. Ted and Shelley Fuchs are proud to support area youth. Swift Services with locations in Hayes and Ness City. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Midwestern Pipe Works, over 30 years of service to the oil and gas industry. Steel pipe manufacturing and processing, oil country tubular goods. Schmidt Automotive. Keith is proud to take care of your vehicles and proud to support the Monarchs and the Indians. Redeem Designs, screen print embroidery design, where you'll find better ideas, better designs, better people. Come experience the best at 2204 Vine in Hayes. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Mary Ann, Bonnie, and the staff at Bernie's Hamburger House at 17th and Vine in Hayes, now accepting credit and debit cards. Next Tech Wireless, providing its customers cutting-edge technology, including 4G LTE data and mobile services. Goodwin Sporting Goods, your letter jacket provider for all area schools. Hayes High, TMP, Victoria, Ellis, Trigo. You want it, they've got it. Your one-stop for sporting goods. Bank and Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bank and Ryan today. PerfTech Wireline Services, total case whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement is pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Carico carries hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Whiskey Creek Wood Fire Grill, 3203 Vine in Hayes, where the fire's always burning. See them online at whiskeycreek.com. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our new location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Advanced Insulation and Coatings. Save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. Spray foam is the right choice for your home or business. Advanced Insulation and Coatings in Hayes. Joe Bob Outfitters. Joe Bob Outfitters, firearms, ammunition, accessories, and parts. Veteran owned and operated. Joe Bob Outfitters, 2011 Vine in Hayes. APAC. APAC has proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in our industry. APAC, giving you the smooth ride. And by Eagle Communications, proud to provide cable TV, the fastest high-speed internet, and phone services to the area. Eagle Communications, our community connected. This Eagle Community Television sports presentation is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 20 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Home Oil and Supply, 24-hour card fueling, bulk delivery of gas and fuel. Proud to support TMP and Hayes High, serving the Hayes area since 1963. Home Oil and Supply. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care.
Getting set for the second half, the Hayes High Lady Indians lead Wichita Southeast by the score of 23-21 in the 7th place game of the Mid-America Classic in McPherson. At halftime, Hayes High shooting 30%, 9 of 30, 2 for 8 on threes for 25%. Southeast is 9 of 24 for 38% and 2 for 7 on threes at 29%. Indians 3 of 5 from the free throw line. Southeast 1 of 3 for 33%. Hayes High out-rebounding the Buffaloes 20-18. 11 offensive rebounds for Hayes High, but just 5 second-chance points. 7 offensive rebounds for Wichita Southeast, leading to 7 second-chance points. The Hayes High Indians in that first half with 6 turnovers. Wichita Southeast had 9. The Indians also with 7 assists to go along with those 6 turnovers. Just 3 assists against the 9 turnovers for Wichita Southeast. Hayes High with the lead, 23-21. They outscore the Wichita Southeast Buffaloes in each of the first 2 quarters by 1 point, 11-10 and 12-11. It'll be Hayes High basketball. Madison Schlafly along with Talon Cleveno. Nicole Dinkle starts the second half. So does Maddie Keller and Audra Schmeidler. Halftime stats were brought to you by Bon Appetit in Hayes on Vine Street. Man-to-man defense from the Lady Buffaloes. Here's Keller inside, turns, pump fakes, shoots, and misses off the backboard. Got her own rebound, got it blocked out of bounds. It stays with Hayes High. Maddie's done well with that pump fake tonight. Hasn't gotten the shot to go in every time, but working on it. Keller with her third rebound. She's got 5 points. Inbound, Schmeidler, bank shot, good, and she's fouled. Audra Schmeidler now with 9 points. Will have a chance at a three-point play. And the Indians lead 25-21 with 7:44 to go in the third quarter. Foul was called on Tori McCoy, her first, who comes out of the game quickly. And in comes Winter Rentis. Also coming in to the ball game was Taylor Jennings. Free throw good by Schmeidler. She has 10 points in the game, the first player to double figures in today's game. 26-21. Indians lead by 5. Here is Kriston with the basketball around the perimeter right side. A three-pointer on the way, no good from our line. Offensive rebound comes down to Jada Williams. On the right side for Kriston again. Lost it, got it back to Rentis. She misses a shot, and the rebound comes down to Nicole Dinkle. And the Indians with a 5-point lead. Heads up to Schlafly. Schlafly baseline layup, no good, as she got a little too far underneath the hoop, and the rebound comes down to Rentis. And the Indians miss a chance to go up by 7. They've led by as many as 8 at 18-10, using a couple 7-0 runs. Here's Wintis inside, gets by Schmeidler, misses the layup, and the rebound comes down to Audra Schmeidler, her 4th rebound of the game. Just slow getting back. The Indians with numbers. Schmeidler to the lane. Layup good. That is Schlafly. Maddie Schlafly gets her first 2 points of the game, 28-21, and the Indians lead by 7. It's their second biggest lead of the ball game. Timeout by LaToya Randall, the head coach for Wichita Southeast. Indian basketball is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, Westview Church, Thomas More Prep Marion, Carpet One of Hayes, Vitsum Decorating Center, Discovery Drilling, and Paul Wartenberger Construction. Indians with a 7-point lead, 28-21. Audra Schmeidler with 10 points is into double figures for the 4th time this year and the 9th time in her career. She scored 17 yesterday, which was 2 off of her career high. Schmeidler, coming into today's games, was ranked 4th in scoring in the tournament with 26 points. She was in a 2-way tie with that. Kayla Holder in the first 2 games had 37 points. Taylor Robertson from McPherson with 35. Dejanay Roebuck with 28. And then Taylor Latimer of Valley Center and Hayes High's Audra Schmeidler tied for 4th in the tournament scoring with 26 points each. It'll be Southeast basketball out of their timeout. Hayes High with a 7-point lead, 28-21. 7th place game of the Mid-America Classic in McPherson. Here's our line with the basketball against the Indians. Man-to-man defense picked up by Nicole Dinkle. Lobs it backside. Maddie Keller knocks the pass out of the air, and Nicole Dinkle comes away with the steal. 10th Southeast turnover. And Hayes High has a chance with a field goal to have their biggest lead of the ball game. Here's Dinkle, wraps a pass to Keller at the three-point line. She's triple teamed, gets away from it. Pump fake, got the shot blocked. A lot of arm on that one. The rebound comes down into the hands of Wichita Southeast. Left corner, Williams, 3, good. Her second 3 of the game. She has 6. 28-24. Here's Schmeidler up ahead to Schlafly, but the fastball a little too hard to catch, and the Indians turn it over for a 7th time. So instead of the Indians going up by 9, which would have been their biggest lead of the ball game, a 3 from Williams makes it a 4-point game, and a chance again for Wichita Southeast to, with a 3, make it a 1-point game. Here is our line with the basketball. Near a 5 count, guarded by Nicole Dinkle, puts it on the floor, dribbles out towards midcourt, throws it right side for the freshman Kriston. She'll drive to the baseline, stop on a double team, lose the basketball. Maddie Keller takes it away. 11th Wichita Southeast turnover, and the Indians up by 4. Have the ball with Nicole Dinkle on the right wing. Dinkle drives to the baseline, all the way to the rack, misses, rebound Maddie Keller, turns, shoots, and misses. Rebound is a jump ball or a foul. Well, I think Nicole Dinkle is going to get whistled for a foul, and she can't hardly believe that. Foul on Dinkle. That is her second foul, and the Indians' first. Hayes High got a couple of good looks at it, but couldn't put it in, and Hayes High still leads by 4. That is Dinkle's first foul, a foul on each team through the first 2 minutes 50 seconds of this third quarter. Hayes High up by 4, 28-24. Ball in the hands of Arline throws it away. Cleveno tipped it. Schlafly then got a hand on it. So did Cleveno and a Southeast basketball player. It stays with the Buffaloes on the jump ball. And inbound is going to be Winter Rentis. She'll lob it in the corner where Taylor Jennings is, but Jennings doesn't even look to shoot the three. The sophomore hands it off, and a shot blocked by Talon Cleveno will send Alex Arline to the line for two. Southeast has been to the free throw line 4 times in this game. They've made just one of those 4 free throws. This time it'll be Alex Arline. She's one of one in the ball game for free throws thus far. Free throw is on the way and no good. Arline had 6 early points, a 3-pointer and a 3-point play. She gave Southeast a 6-4 lead, but then didn't score again till late in the second quarter. Free throw by Arline rattles in. Arline with a team-high 9 in the game, makes it 28-25. Hayes High's up by 3. Here's Schlafly up the far sideline to Maddie Keller. Keller a couple of dribbles, back to Schlafly, left corner. Inside to Schmeidler, gets fouled. Did it come before the shot? I believe so. Foul on the Southeast Buffaloes 30. That would be Taylor Jennings. Her first, team second, and a substitution for Wichita Southeast, Jada Williams. She will come in, and taking a seat is Jennings. Hayes High inbound, goes to Schmeidler. Back in the corner to Schlafly, a 3. Good from Maddie Schlafly. 5 third-quarter points, and Hayes High up 31-25 on the Maddie Schlafly 3-pointer. And Hayes High leads by 6 near steal, but Arline keeps the ball for Southeast, goes to the lane, is fouled as she shoots, and will go to the free throw line for 2 more. The foul is on Audra Schmeidler, her first, team's third, and 2 more free throws for Alex Arline, who is 2 for 3 in the game thus far, has a team-high 9 points, trying to be the first Buffalo to be in double figures, and the free throw good. She has 10. 10 of her team's 26 at this point. Audra Schmeidler has 10 points as well. Haley George in the lineup for Audra Schmeidler. Summer Smith comes in for Nicole Dinkle. And a second free throw from Arline. Good. She has 11. Made 3 consecutive free throws. 31-27. Hayes High's lead is now down to 4. Ball up head against the full court pressure to Haley George, who traveled with the basketball. 8th Indian turnover. And Hayes High leads by 4 at 31-27, but again, Southeast an opportunity to make it closer. Williams at the point, goes to Arline, picked up by Cleveno now, out high to McCoy. McCoy left wing for Patricia Joseph, back out high into the hands of Winter Rentis. Back out top for Alex Arline. Tip to pass, Summer Smith steals the basketball. Wichita Southeast 12th turnover. Here's Cleveno across the timeline. Ball knocked out of her hand, stays with the Hayes High Indians. And in for the Buffaloes will be Brintasia Christon. Taking a seat, Alex Arline. Indian basketball leading by 4, 31-27. Summer Smith will be at the point. Middle circle, goes right side in the corner to Schlafly. Open for 3. Can't get this one to go. Rebound tipped. It's on the baseline. Haley George comes down with it. Tried to pass it on the inside to Maddie Keller. It is stolen away by Wichita Southeast. And here come the Buffaloes right to left. Shooting in front of their own bench. In front of Coach LaToya Randall. Played at Wichita State for 4 years. And a timeout from their head coach. And it's a full timeout. Hayes High Indian basketball is brought to you by Service Master Clean of Hayes, Home Oil and Supply, Lifetime Dental Care, Insurance Planning, Swift Services, Hayes Chevrolet, and M&D Incorporated. Just past the midway point of the third quarter, Hayes High leads 37-21. They built their lead up to 7 in the second half on a 5-0 spurt to begin the half on a Audra Schmeidler three-pointer and a Maddie Schlafly layup. Southeast then got a basket and a free throw to get within 3 at 28-25. Then a Schlafly 3 pushed the lead to 31-25. Pair of free throws from Alex Arline made it 31-27. Indians' biggest lead came in the first half, and they led by 8 at 18-10. It came on a 7-0 run in the first quarter. Then Wichita Southeast scored a field goal, then a 7-0 run to begin the second quarter. Hayes High trailed at 3-2, but that's been the only time. No, at 6-4 as well. Trailed at 2-3, or 3-2, I should say, and at 8-4. Hayes High then took the lead back at 9-8 and hasn't trailed since. Southeast basketball, 31-27. Indians up by 4. Lobs a pass inside to Rentis and a foul on Haley George. It is a foul on Haley, which is the team's 4th and her 1st. 3:17 to go, third quarter. And Winter Rentis will inbound on the baseline. Looks into the lane, instead to the right corner for a Williams 3. That's good. Jada Williams averages 2 points a game. She has 3 threes in this game. It's a 1-point ball game, 30-21, and the Indians throw the basketball away. 10th turnover, then Wichita Southeast returns the favor. Their 13th turnover. And Maddie Keller will come into the ball game, replacing Haley George. 3:02 to go, third quarter. Indians lead down to 1 again at 31-30 after they led by 7. Inbound to Maddie Keller against some full court pressure. Cleveno back to Maddie Keller. Keller across the timeline, stops with the basketball. Got it poked away, gives it to Talon Cleveno. Cleveno lobs a pass to Summer Smith in the right corner. Fakes the 3 to Keller down the lane. It goes out of bounds off of Hayes High. 11 Indian turnovers. They had just 6 at halftime. And a chance for Southeast to take their first lead since midway through the first quarter. They led at 8-7 with 3:05 to go. And then Hayes High took the lead and haven't given it up since. Here's a Williams 3, misses this one. Rebound Maddie Keller, her 5th of the game. That 3 just about went down. Here's Talon Cleveno to Maddie Keller, just inside the arc to Summer Smith. Left side for Schmeidler. Pump fake on a 3. Gets by her man, lays it up with the left hand and missed. Rebound, Schmeidler turns and misses. Got a rebound again, and she'll pull it out this time. We got a wide open layup, and then Schmeidler loses it off her leg. Indians' 12th turnover. Hayes High's had more looks from 5 feet and in than they've maybe had in the last 5 games combined, but haven't been able to convert. Indian substitutions, Ashlyn Parrish into the lineup. Nicole Dinkle returns. Audra Schmeidler, Maddie Keller, and Summer Smith in the lineup. Smith tips a pass, saved by Williams, out to Arline. Indians with a 1-point lead inside 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Ball right side. Into the corner, a 3-pointer by Arline, good, and the Indians trail on an Arline 3-pointer. She has 14, 33-31. 3 threes in the quarter for Wichita Southeast. Here's Audra Schmeidler, couldn't get to the basketball. Turnover, Hayes High, but then Southeast travels with it for their 14th turnover. An 8-0 run for Wichita Southeast. Southeast has 3 field goals in the third quarter. They're all 3-pointers, 2 from Williams. Now Hayes High in the full court pressure, a 2-on-1 break. Throw the basketball away. Indians' 14th turnover, each team with 14 in the game. For Wichita Southeast, Winter Rentis checks in, replacing Taylor Jennings. Hayes High at 3-9 on the year. Wichita Southeast 1-11. Southeast trying to break a 9-game losing streak. They won 43-42 for their only win, and overtime victory against Wichita West back in December. Ball right side for Alex Arline. Arline gave Wichita Southeast the lead. Drive, shoots her floater, no good. Rebound tipped, and Ashlyn Parrish comes down with it. Indians down by 2, 33-31, 1:03 to go in the third quarter. Ball left side for Nicole Dinkle. Dinkle looks to drive, stops, kicks it to Summer Smith, to Emily Peckham, who just checked in, to Smith, 15-footer, no good. Rebound tipped, and Summer Smith will run it down along the sideline for an offensive rebound. Back to Parrish, right side baseline drive, layup, good, and we're tied. Ashlyn Parrish has 4 points in the ball game, 33 all, with 35 seconds to go in the third quarter. Ball left side for Arline. Out high it goes for Rentis. And then back to Alex Arline. A game-high 14 points, 3 off her season high of 17. 20 seconds to go. A lob onto the free throw line. A jumper by McCoy, no good. And the rebound comes down to Ashlyn Parrish, and a chance for the Indians to take the lead with 12 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Here's Summer Smith. Bounce pass to Keller. Shot no good, but Keller fouled. And we'll go to the free throw line for 2. The foul was on Tori McCoy, her second. Free throws from Keller with 6 seconds to go in the third. Keller with 5 points, but none in the second half. Free throw is up. Free throw good. She's 2 for 3 from the line. Keller with a new high of 6 points. Gives Hayes High a 34-33 lead. And a second free throw for Keller. The 5'9" sophomore with a couple of dribbles. Flicks it with the right wrist, and the free throw no good. Rebound tipped around, and it comes down to Lindell Cherry. 2 seconds on the clock. Here's Arline, a three-pointer that's off the mark at the buzzer, and that's the end of the third. Hayes High led by 2 at halftime. They lead by 1 after the third quarter, 34-33. We're back in a minute. This is Hayes High Lady Indian basketball.
Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Carpet One of Hayes Vitstum Decorating Center, providing you with quality service selection and value since 1945. Thomas More Prep Marion, worlds of opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling, serving central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building dreams for over 30 years. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Service Master Clean of Hayes. Home Oil and Supply, serving the Hayes area since 1963. Lifetime Dental Care, providing your family health, function, and beauty. Insurance Planning, insurance for the way you work and live. Swift Services, Ted and Shelley Fuchs are proud to support area youth. Hayes Chevrolet, they have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. M&D Incorporated, building the backbone of our community.
On to the fourth quarter, Hayes High with a 1-point lead over Wichita Southeast after falling behind 33-31. Get an Ashlyn Parrish basket and a Maddie Keller free throw to put Hayes High up entering the fourth quarter. Here's Maddie Schlafly left all alone on the backside. Audra Schmeidler finds her and scores. Schlafly with 7 all in the second half, 36-33. And the Hayes High Indians lead is at 3 on the opening possession of the fourth quarter. Here's McCoy. Left side for Christon. Back in the hands of Rentis, then Arline on the right wing. Arline with a game-high 14 points to Williams in the left sideline. Back to Arline in the corner. Picked up there by Ashlyn Parrish. Crossover move. Arline to the baseline. Fouled and will shoot 2. Schmeidler or Parrish with the foul. It is on Ashlyn Parrish, her third. And 2 free throws for Alex Arline, who is 4 for 5 in the game, a game-high 14 points. Free throw is up and good. Arline with 15. She scored 11 against Dodge City. Makes the score 36-34. A second free throw can make it a 1-point ball game. This free throw is up and good. Nothing but net on both. 16 for Arline, 36-35. Hayes High throws away the inbound pass. Arline with the steal, jumper, good, and Southeast has the lead. 37-36, and Hayes High falls down by a point. Here's Schlafly across the timeline, left to right. Bounce pass to Parrish on the baseline, bobbles it, got it back, and then she is fouled. Well, if she doesn't bobble, it's an easy layup. Schlafly kind of holding her right hip. She was up in the air trying to get the ball and got knocked down. She's kind of holding onto her right hip a little bit after that play on the previous inbound. Arline picks up the foul, her third. She leads Southeast with 16, one off of her season high of 17. Inbound to Maddie Keller. Keller, pump fake, looks in the lane, can't find anybody, then to Cleveno, and it goes out of bounds. Indian turnover, number 16. 6:54 to go. Hayes High down by a point, 37-36. Maddie Schlafly scored the first points of the fourth quarter to give Hayes High a 3-point lead, but a pair of free throws from our line, then a jumper from our line. Here's Rentis down the lane, fouled, and she'll go to the line for 2. Rentis, a 5'9" sophomore who has a twin sister on the team. Foul on Maddie Keller, her second, team 6th, and the line for 2. Winter Rentis, her first free throws of the game. Free throw up and no good. 6:46 to go, fourth quarter. Hayes High down by a point, 37-36. And the second free throw by Rentis is crawling in. Third point of the ball game for Winter Rentis. Indians against the full court pressure. Get it inbound to Schmeidler. Schmeidler to Talon Cleveno across the timeline. Hayes High down 38-36. Here's Nicole Dinkle to the baseline. Picks up her dribble out high to Talon Cleveno. Lobs it to Schmeidler. Schmeidler to Keller. Layup good. Maddie Keller with 8 points ties the ball game up at 38 now with 6:25 to go in the fourth quarter. With the basketball, Jada Williams. Williams left side for Kriston to McCoy, right side our line. She's been good today. 16 out high to Rentis. Rentis just inside the arc will give the ball off for Alex Arline. 6:05 to go fourth quarter. Indians tied up the ball game on a Maddie Keller basket at 38. Here's Williams to Arline left corner. Onto the baseline for McCoy. Turnaround jump shot. Rolls out no good. Rentis gets the offensive rebound, puts it up and in. Rentis with 5, and Hayes High trails by 2 again, 40-38. And Hayes High, Nicole Dinkle is fouled. And it is Alex Arline who just picked up her 4th personal foul. Hayes High basketball down by 2, 40-38. Ball right side for Nicole Dinkle. Dinkle drives to the baseline. Her runner no good, but she's fouled and will shoot 2. The foul is on Jada Williams, her second. Dinkle has only been to the line 6 times this year, but she's made all 6, including 2 yesterday in the consolation semifinal game. And the free throw good. Her first point of the night makes it 40-39, and a second free throw for Dinkle is Arline out with her 4 fouls. That's huge for Southeast. They bring Patricia Joseph back in. Arline takes a seat with 16 points. Free throw from Dinkle for the tie, no good. Rebound out of bounds. No, Keller saved it, but had her foot on the end line and goes out of bounds to Wichita Southeast. So Hayes High still trails by a point, 40-39. Hayes High led by 8 in the first half and 7 in the second half, but Southeast went on a 12-3 run. Go up 33-31 during that third quarter. Here's Southeast. Patricia Joseph on the left wing. Over right side for Kriston. Freshman, couple of jab steps, wants to drive on Cleveno. Had her pass taken away by Maddie Schlafly. Schlafly down the lane, layup, no good with the left hand. Cleveno with the offensive rebound to Schlafly for 3, no good. Rebound Cleveno, that one misses. Rebound Maddie Keller, out to Rachel Taylor, along 2, no good. And the Hayes High Indians come away with nothing on that possession. Boy, Hayes High got every opportunity that they needed on that one, but couldn't score. Here's Rentis inside. A scoop shot is good. And the Indians down 42-39. Lead pass knocked out of bounds by Joseph. Stays with Hayes High. Indians down by 3, 42-39, and have the basketball. Here's Schlafly right side. A 3 for the tie. Banked in. Schlafly to double figures with 10 all in the second half, and it's 42 all on the Schlafly bank-in three-pointer. Schlafly to double figures for the second time this year. Near steal Cleveno, ball in the backcourt. It's a scrum on the sidelines, and Hayes High couldn't hold on to the basketball, and the Indians going to use a timeout. Audra Schmeidler checks in for Hayes High, and the timeout is on the floor. 42 all, 4:15 to go in this 7th place game of the Mid-America Classic in McPherson. Indian basketball is brought to you by Midwestern Pipeworks, Schmidt Automotive, Redeem Designs, Verney's Hamburger House, Next Tech Wireless, and Goodwin Sporting Goods. Hayes High trying to not finish 8th for a second consecutive year of this tournament. They went 0 for 3 in the tournament last year, losing to Gardner Edgerton in the 7th place game. Hayes High's 2-1 in these 7th place games here at the Mid-America Classic in McPherson, and overall is 8-15 in this tournament. Hayes High's highest finished was 2nd a few years back. Maddie Schlafly into double figures with 10 in this ball game. It's her 2nd double-figure performance of the year, 4th of her career. Audra Schmeidler has 10 points. She's into double figures 4 times this year now and 9 times in her career. 42 all, 4:15 to go, 4th quarter. Southeast basketball after Maddie Schlafly banked in a 3. It's her 2nd three-pointer of the game, and all 10 of her points in the 2nd half. Southeast basketball out of the timeout. Alex Arline, their leading scorer, still on the bench with 4 fouls. Arline just checked in. Arline with the basketball. We'll get it from McCoy. Guarded by Talon Cleveno. Goes to the right side, to the wing, behind the back dribble, to the free throw line, to Williams, who has 3 threes in the game. Nearly threw it away. Saved by McCoy. To Joseph. Little pump fake. Gives it back to Arline. Against Cleveno with 3:50 to go, 4th quarter. Cleveno nearly getting a 5 count on Arline. Still counting. Arline loses the basketball, picks it up on the sideline, and a timeout, Wichita Southeast. That will be a full timeout from Latoya Randall. Indian basketball is brought to you today by Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, PerfTech Wireline Services, Carico Implement, Whiskey Creek Woodfire Grill, along with Home Steel Siding and Windows. 42 all, 3:39 to go, 4th quarter. Hayes High built a 7-point second half lead at 28-21. The Southeast then went on a 12-3 run to grab a Flynn Parrish, tied it up with a basket. And Maddie Keller with a free throw with 6 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter gave Hayes High a 34-33 lead. Maddie Schlafly got the first points of the 4th quarter to go up 36-33, but then Southeast goes on a quick 5-0 spurt to grab a 2-point lead at 38-36. The Indians' Maddie Keller tied it at 38 all. Hayes High was down 3, 42-39 when Schlafly banked in a 3. Give Hayes High a tie ball game, 42 all. Timeout taken by the Lady Buffaloes. Leaves them with 1 left. Hayes High has 2 timeouts remaining. Inbound goes to Arline near midcourt. Uses her dribble to go down the lane. Runner, good, and she's fouled. Arline with 18, a new season high. The foul on Talon Cleveno, her 2nd, and Arline back to the free throw line. To try to complete the 3-point play, free throw is up and good. Arline with 19 in the game. The 5'7" senior having herself a career day. Indians back down by 3. 45-42. Indians behind the timeline. Cleveno lobs it up ahead to Dinkle. Dinkle heads towards the lane, got it poked away and fouled. And Dinkle to the line for a 1-and-1. The foul is whistled on Patricia Joseph, her first. And Dinkle to the line where she's 1 for 2 in the game. 3:25 remaining. Dinkle 1 for 2 today, 7 for 8 on the year. Free throw, crawls off, no good. Rebound on the offensive side, Maddie Keller can't put it up and in, and then Cleveno fouls on the rebounds. So we'll walk to the other end for a 1-and-1. Cleveno's 3rd foul, team's 8th. And a chance for Southeast to take a 2-possession lead with Patricia Joseph to the line. She has 2 points. This will be her first free throw. The attempt is up and rattles out no good. Schmeidler had the rebound for a moment. Got bumped from behind. Maddie Keller came down with it. Here comes Dinkle down the lane. Unstopped. Lays it up and in. Took it right at our line, who has 4 fouls. Couldn't stop her. And Dinkle's first field goal gives her 3. 45-44. A 1-point ball game with 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Here's Williams right side. Inside Rentis. Layup. No good. Is spun all the way around and dropped out. And Maddie Keller comes down with her 8th rebound of the ball game. Out ahead to Schlafly. And Hayes High will wisely wait for everybody to get back. Keller with the basketball. Out to Nicole Dinkle. Dinkle picked up by Arline. 2:30 to go. Indians down by a point. Here's Cleveno on the right sideline. Pulls it back out. Sets up the offense. Right side for Maddie Keller. Keller to Schmeidler out high. Schmeidler looks left side, now right side. Will give a back cut to Cleveno. Jumper, good! And the Indians have the lead. Cleveno with 9 points sets a new season and career high. 46-41. The Cleveno jumper gives the Indians a lead with 2:15 remaining. Hayes High up 46-45. Here's Joseph with the basketball left wing to Arline. Arline will bring it out against Cleveno. Bounce pass right side for Jada Williams, who has 3 threes in the game. Back to Arline. Arline holds the ball above her head. Will dribble with the left hand to the top of the circle. Kick it right side for Rentis. Backdoor cut to McCoy. Lost the basketball out of bounds. That was Joseph who couldn't hang on to it. 16 Southeast turnovers, and Hayes High has the basketball back up by 1. 46-45. Nicole Dinkle out, Summer Smith in. And now for Southeast, Brentasia Christon checks in. And leaving will be Patricia Joseph. Full court pressure from the Buffaloes. Schlafly to inbound. Lobs it in near midcourt for Schmeidler. Schmeidler will let everybody pass by. Give it to Summer Smith at the point. Left side for Schlafly. Blows by her man. Lays it up and misses. And the rebound will come down in the hands of Jada Williams. And here comes Williams the other way. Shovels a pass out. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound comes down to Summer Smith, her 3rd rebound of the ball game. And that was a big one. Indians need to get it across the timeline. Minute 20 to go. Hayes High lobs it up to Summer Smith in the corner. Inside to Maddie Keller. Layup pops out, no good. Got her own rebound and is fouled. Unkind rims today for Hayes High. Keller unofficially with her 9th rebound of the game. Easily having one of her better ball games. Go to the free throw line for 2. She's 2 for 4 from the free throw line today. Has 8 points. She has set career highs in points and rebounds today, and the free throw no good. Hayes High Indian basketball brought to you by G&L Tire and Automotive, Advanced Installation and Coatings, Joe Bob Outfitters, APAC, and Eagle Communications. Second free throw from Keller is good. And a timeout, Hayes High. Maddie Keller, 9 points, 9 rebounds in this ball game so far, has given Hayes High a 47-45 lead. It's a full timeout by head coach Kirk Maska. Each team today trying to break a losing streak. Hayes High trying to break a 6-game losing streak. Wichita Southeast a 9-game losing streak. That timeout by Hayes High leaves each team with 1 timeout in the ball game. Indians have Maddie Schlafly with 10 points, Audra Schmeidler with 10 points, Maddie Keller with 9 points in the ball game, Talon Cleveno with 9 points in the game as well. Wichita Southeast getting 19 from Alex Arline and 9 from Jada Williams, and then rest of the scoring spread out among the entire team. Southeast basketball out of the Indians' timeout. Hayes High knocked down the free throw. Maddie Keller's 9th point gave Hayes High a 47-45 lead. Hayes High trailed by 3 at 42-39, and Schlafly banked in a 3, then trailed by 3 again, 45-42. Indians got back-to-back field goals, one from Nicole Dinkle, one from Talon Cleveno, to go up 46-45. Then that free throw from Keller made it 47-45. Southeast basketball, a minute 10 to go. Indians lead by 2. Here's Williams at the point. Looks left side for Arline. We'll go right side instead for Brentasia Christon. In the corner to Arline, playing with 4 fouls. Guarded by Smith down the lane. Jumper, no good. Rebound comes down to McCoy. Her putback misses. Rebound comes down to Rentis, and she scores. And we're tied at 47. 45 seconds remaining. Schmeidler across the timeline to Cleveno. Indians can hold for the final shot and try to win the ball game. Here's Cleveno to Schmeidler. Schmeidler will pull the basketball out, give it to Talon Cleveno with 30 seconds remaining in the game. Here is Schmeidler on the right wing against Williams. Throws it backside to Cleveno, off her hands and out of bounds. Not the play Hayes High was hoping for. 17th turnover, and now Southeast a chance to win the game with 21 seconds remaining. 47 all. Inbound pass goes to Southeast R-line, and a foul at midcourt on Hayes High. With 18 seconds remaining, it will be 2 free throws for Alex R-line on the Indians. Is that 9 or 10 fouls? Should be a 1-and-1, I believe. They have 9 fouls on the board. That is the second foul on Schmeidler. It is a 1-and-1 for Alex R-line, who has been good at the line today. 7 of 8 so far from the line. 47 all tie. Free throw is no good. Maddie Keller is fouled on the rebound, and she will shoot a 1-and-1. And this will come with 16.9 seconds remaining. 9th team foul on the foul against Winter Rentis, her third, and so Keller to the line for a 1-and-1. She's 3 for 6 in the game to break the tie. The free throw, no good. Rebound comes down to McCoy. 13 seconds remaining. Southeast does have a timeout if they want it. Into the hands of R-line with 8 seconds, with 7 seconds, guarded by the Indians. Jumper in the lane, no good. Cleveno rebound with a second remaining, and we're going to overtime. The shot from R-line bounced on the rim 3 times and then fell off, and we're headed to overtime at 47 apiece. This is Hayes High Indian basketball.
Who should you trust with your family's
Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Carpet One of Hayes Vitstum Decorating Center, providing you with quality service selection and value since 1945. Thomas More Prep Marion, worlds of opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling, serving central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building dreams for over 30 years. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Service Master Clean of Hayes. Home Oil and Supply, serving the Hayes area since 1963. Lifetime Dental Care, providing your family health, function, and beauty. Insurance Planning, insurance for the way you work and live. Swift Services, Ted and Shelley Fuchs are proud to support area youth. Hayes Chevrolet, they have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. M&D Incorporated, building the backbone of our community.
We are headed to overtime between the Hayes High Indians and the Wichita Southeast Buffaloes. Indians shooting 18 of 54 in regulation, 33%, 4 for 11 on threes. Southeast 17 of 45 for 38% and 5 for 14 on three-pointers. Each team with a front end of a 1-and-1 in the final 18 seconds, but couldn't get it to drop. R-line had a runner bounce on the rim 3 times and miss. Keller to jump at midcourt with McCoy. Southeast wins the tip and will have the basketball first in overtime. Summer Smith will pick up R-line, throw it left side for Williams, holds it high above her head. Onto the right side for Kriston, who dribbles against Cleveno, down to the baseline, lost it, got it back, now picks up her dribble to McCoy, turnaround jumper, good. McCoy with 6 in the game, and the first basket of overtime goes to Wichita Southeast. Back the other way, Schlafly up ahead to Summer Smith, attacks, layup, no good, but she's fouled and will shoot 2 free throws. And Summer Smith to the line for the first time today on the foul against Winter Rentis, her 4th. 49-47, Smith to the line for 2 with 3:30 remaining in overtime. Free throw good from Summer Smith, her first point of the game. 4 minutes in the overtime period. Patricia Joseph comes in for Rentas, who checks out with 4 fouls. Second free throw for Summer Smith, and a chance to tie the ball game. No good. Rebound out of bounds off of Southeast. And Hayes High a chance to inbound and take the lead. Audra Schmeidler will trigger the inbound to the right baseline. Into the corner for Maddie Keller. Nearly threw it away and saved it. Then she gets it poked away. Saved by Cleveno. Inside to Schmeidler, to Summer Smith at the free throw line, and pulls it back out. Indians trail by 1. Schlafly drives, gives it to Schmeidler. Turnaround jumper is good off the backboard. Audra Schmeidler with 12 points, and the Indians take advantage of the miscue from Southeast and lead 50-49 in overtime. 3:05 to go. Here's Arline driving towards the lane, cut off by Summer Smith to Williams for 3. Got it, her 4th of the game. Jada Williams with 12, all beyond the arc, 52-50, and the Indians trail by 2. Here's Cleveno in the midcourt circle. To the right wing for Maddie Keller. Keller out high to Audra Schmeidler, to Talon Cleveno left side, to Keller down the lane, lost it, got it back, shoots, scores, she's fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line for a 3-point play. Keller, first career double-figure performance with 11, ties the ball game on the foul by Wichita Southeast's Tori McCoy. Checking in Winter Rentas and Patricia Joseph to the bench. Free throw for Maddie Keller to try to give the Indians a lead with 2:36 remaining in overtime. Free throw, Keller bounces off, no good. Rebound, Rentas, and we're still tied at 52 apiece. Here's Alex Arline with the basketball for Southeast to Williams, who hit that big 3, her 4th of the game earlier. Out high to Kriston. Takes a couple of drives, pushes Cleveno back with her left hand, and then picks up her dribble. Near a 5-second count, a timeout by Southeast coach LaToya Randall. Overtime in the 7th place game of the Mid-America Classic in McPherson. The game following this one will be for 4th place. Well, they say 5th place on the bracket, between Valley Center and Dodge City. 3rd place will be between Andale and Manhattan. Andale lost their first game of the year. They lost by 1 to McPherson, 47-46 in the semifinals on Friday night. And Manhattan is 9-3 on the year. They lost to Olathe South 54-50. The championship game between McPherson and Olathe South. Hayes High lost to South in the opening round, 76-27. South has never lost a tournament game here at the Mid-America Classic. This is their 4th year in the tournament. They won the championship each of the first 3 years that they have participated. They will be out of the tournament next year, then back in the following year. They're in every other year here at the Mid-America Classic. Next year, it'll be Wichita Northwest, Shawnee Mission South, Olathe East, and then along with McPherson, Andale, Hayes, Manhattan, and Shawnee Mission Northwest will join the field for next year only. Southeast basketball, 52 all tie. Maddie Keller tied it with a basket when she was fouled, but missed the free throw. Each team shooting double bonus. 2:16 to go in overtime. Rentas to inbound. Her pass kicked out of bounds and will stay with the Buffaloes. 52 all in the overtime period. And it'll be Winter Rentas to throw it in. Looks into the right-hand corner. Now left-hand corner. Gets it into the lane to McCoy, who is fouled. And it doesn't matter if it was on the floor or in the act of shooting, because it'll be 2 free throws either way. It will send Tori McCoy to the free throw line, who is 0 for 3 in the game. Foul was on Maddie Keller, her 3rd. And to the free throw line goes Tori McCoy. 6 points in the ball game. The free throw is up and no good. She's 0 for 4 in the contest. McCoy leads this team in scoring on average at 9 points a ball game. Had 17 earlier this year. Alex Arline averages 6 a game. She has 19 today. Second free throw good by McCoy. She now has 7, and Southeast has a 53-52 lead, and the Indians throw the inbound pass away. 18th Hayes High turnover comes with 2:11 remaining, and Southeast will have the basketball and a chance to build upon their 1-point lead at 53-52. Rentis to inbound. Looks onto the baseline. It's loose and ends up in the hands of Christon, who misses a jumper, and the rebound comes down to Summer Smith. Hayes High basketball down by 1. 2 minutes to go in overtime. 53-52. Here is Schmeidler right sideline. Out to Cleveno. Cleveno dribbles to the left to Maddie Keller. Can't control the basketball. Turnover Hayes High, number 19. And out ahead to Williams. Down to 1:45 to go in overtime. And Hayes High down by a point. 53-52. 2 turnovers. At this score, a foul on a jumper will send our line to the free throw line. Foul on Summer Smith, her second. Excuse me, that is the third on Summer Smith. Our line to the line for 2. She missed one late in the fourth quarter to give her team a lead, and this one good. 20 for our line. That was her 10th free throw attempt of the game. She's 8 of 10 on the afternoon. 54-52, 55-52 as our line knocks them both down, and Hayes High down by 3. Here's Schmeidler on the inbound. 90 seconds remaining. Hayes High down by 3. You don't need a three-pointer yet, but you need a field goal of some sort. Here's Cleveno inside to Keller. Turnaround layup. Good. Timeout Hayes High. Keller with a team-high 13. 55-54. Keller got left all alone on defense in the middle. Cleveno found her and was able to get the Indians back within 1 at 55-54. That timeout by Hayes High leaves them with 1. Also with 1 timeout is Wichita Southeast, both teams shooting the double bonus. Hayes High Lady Indians back in action on Tuesday at Salina South. That'll be a girls and boys doubleheader, as everybody in the state getting done with mid-season tournaments. 55-54, Hayes High had a chance to take the lead on a potential Maddie Keller three-point play, but she missed the free throw. Hayes High in overtime so far is 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Wichita Southeast 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Indians down by a point, 55-54 with a minute 21 to go in the overtime period. Hayes High led by 8 in the first half, 7 in the second half. It'll be Wichita Southeast basketball out of the Hayes High timeout. Hayes High down by a point, 55-54. Audra Schmeidler, Maddie Keller, Talon Cleveno, Summer Smith, Maddie Schlafly, the 5 for Hayes High. Here's our line with the basketball. Indians with some full court pressure. And it'll be our line across the timeline. Picked up by Talon Cleveno. Picks up her dribble. Goes right side for Christon. Had the ball poked away by Schlafly, but got it back. Now picks up her dribble. In some trouble. A foul on Maddie Schlafly as she bumps Christon. And the freshman to the line for 2. Looking for her 3rd point of the game. She hit a jumper early in the game to give Southeast an 8-4 lead. The foul on Schlafly, her first, with a minute 2 remaining in overtime. The free throw by Christon, perfect. That is Brentasia Christon's 3rd point, 56-54. Second free throw, no good, barely grazed the rim. The rebound, though, comes down to McCoy for Wichita Southeast. She is then tied up, and it goes to Hayes High. And the Indians, down by 2, have the basketball with a minute remaining in overtime. Inbound to Talon Cleveno. Cleveno back to Summer Smith. Summer will dribble up the left sideline, lob it up ahead to Schlafly. Her pass tipped and turned over. Indians 20th turnover, 48 seconds to go. Our line lobs it ahead, saved by Brentasia Christon. Back to our line, and Summer Smith will, not get the foul as a timeout taken by Wichita Southeast with 42 seconds remaining. So Southeast out of timeouts with that one called with 42 seconds to go. 56-54, the Indians trail by 2. Got a fast break opportunity on the full court pressure, but turned it over. The pass just barely tipped and ended up in the hands of Wichita Southeast. Wichita Southeast shooting free throws well enough in this overtime to potentially win. 4 of 6 on free throws. Hayes High just 1 of 3 on free throws here in the overtime period. Each team missed a front end of a 1-and-1 in the final 18 seconds of the fourth quarter to potentially give Hayes High, or to give either of the teams a victory. 56-54, Hayes High down by 2. Southeast basketball, they are out of timeouts. Hayes High does have a timeout remaining. It'll be Winter Rentis to inbound for the 1-11 Southeast Buffaloes. 42 seconds remaining. You don't have to foul right away, but you're going to have to think about it before too long. Cleveno picks up Arline, who you do not want shooting the free throws, to Williams. Her pass stolen by Maddie Keller. Keller with the steal. Indians down by 2 with 30 seconds remaining. Cleveno to Schlafly on the baseline. Layup, missed it. Rebound comes down in the hands of Wichita Southeast. A jump ball called goes to the Buffaloes. Hayes High going to have to foul now with 20 seconds remaining. You want anybody but Arline to shoot these free throws. She's 9 for 11 from the free throw line. Inbound. Rentis lobs it up. It is caught by McCoy, who fell down and traveled with it, but a foul called on Maddie Keller on a push. Whoa. Whoa. And 2 free throws for Tori McCoy in a 2-point ball game. Foul on Maddie Keller, her 4th. 56-54, 19 seconds remaining, and 2 free throws for Tori McCoy, who is 1 for 5 today. She can make this a 2-possession game with both, but misses the first. Nicole Dinkel in for Summer Smith. Audra Schmeidler in for Ashlyn Parrish. 19.5 seconds remaining. McCoy can make this a full 1-possession ball game with the free throw. You just need to get the rebound, though. If it misses, it does. It doesn't matter because McCoy stepped over the free throw line for a second time in the game. So Southeast with the full court pressure, 19.5 seconds remaining. Hayes High does have a timeout remaining. Indians down by 2. Schlafly to inbound. Gets it into Nicole Dinkel. Dinkel up ahead to Schmeidler. 17 seconds on the clock. Schmeidler far sideline. Timeout Hayes High. Their final timeout coming with 14.7 seconds remaining in overtime. And so the Indians will have a chance to tie or win this ball game as a 30-second timeout. Hayes High down by 2, 56-54, trying to pick up their 4th win of the year. Wichita Southeast looking for their 2nd win of the season. Neither team has won in 2015. It'll be Hayes High basketball on the sideline across the court from where we sit behind the Hayes High bench. Both teams without timeouts now. Maddie Schlafly, Maddie Keller, Nicole Dinkel, Talon Cleveno, Audra Schmeidler for Hayes High. 14.7 seconds remaining. Man-to-man from Southeast. Indians down by 2, 56-54 in overtime. To inbounds is going to be Maddie Schlafly. Schlafly lobs it in for Schmeidler. Schmeidler for Schlafly in the corner. Drives by her man, gets fouled. They'll wave off the shot, and Schlafly to the line for 2 with 10.5 seconds remaining. Foul on on Jada Williams, her 2nd. 2 free throws for Schlafly. Her first attempts of the game, misses. Hayes High needs to foul if they don't get the rebound on a miss. Summer Smith in for Nicole Dinkle. And a second free throw for Schlafly. The second of two from Schlafly is good. Hayes High has now got a foul. 10.5 seconds remaining. Schlafly with 11. Hayes High down 56-55. The Indians get the foul with 9.2 seconds left. 56-55 and two free throws on the other end. Summer Smith, by the way, picked up the foul, her fourth. A good quick foul on Jada Williams. Hayes High got one of the two free throws, so the worst that Williams can do is make it a three-point ball game. She has 12 points on 4 3-pointers, now has 13 as she knocks down the free throw. 57-55 in overtime. Nicole Dinkle back in for Summer Smith. 9.2 seconds remaining. If it's a miss, Hayes High's got to get this rebound. Williams with 13 points and misses. Rebound comes down to Audra Schmeidler. 7 seconds. Audra Schmeidler at the sideline with 5. With 4 will stop. Get her 3 blocked. Rebound Keller. Layup is no good off the rim. And Hayes High will fall 57-55 in overtime. And this one is hard to swallow for the Hayes High Lady Indians as they got the blocked three-pointer on an offensive rebound and couldn't score at the buzzer. Hayes High's Maddie Keller, 13 points and 10 rebounds in the ball game. Audra Schmeidler with 12 in the contest. Maddie Schlafly with 11 for Wichita Southeast. They get 21 from Alex Arline and 13 from Jada Williams. Hayes High falls to 3-10 on the season. Wichita Southeast is now 2-11 on the year. This is Hayes High Indian basketball.
When choosing